We'd like to thank y'all for coming out on a cold, brisk Monday night for this reveal of our brand new uniforms. Thanks to COVID issues, we didn't have them during football season. They came in last week. We made a hasty fitting in one day. We still have some adjustments to make, but we had tried them out on the field. We think they look spectacular. In fact, this morning, we found out that they do something we didn't know they do. So we're going to demonstrate that to you tonight as well. We're going to start with our standard traditional pregame that we do at all football games. Not many high school bands do such a thing anymore across the United States. Every college band does it, and since we're preparing the kids for a future, we think they need to be prepared and know what to expect should they choose to be in a college marching band. And the kids that we have that go on to college marching bands have always come back and said, Mr. Queen, we were well prepared. We had no problem marching in a college band. So these kids will not have any problems moving on. And I'm probably going to stop them a couple of times now and then just to make sure that you don't miss some things that the uniform does. All right, here we go. Welcome to Noble, the Rose Rock capital of the world and home of the Bears. Named the top 10 livable community in Oklahoma and a top graduation-rated high school in the area. And now, from the north end of the stadium, let's welcome your Noble High School drumline. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2020-2021 Noble High School Marching Band. The True Blue Band. All right, everyone on your feet and clap your hands for the most famous song in all the land, Oklahoma. Let's go back to that 4-count drum roll at the end. In case you didn't catch this, everybody on their feet for the state song, amazing. In case you didn't catch this, we're going to demonstrate. Make sure you understand what happened here. Watch your child. Do you know where your child is? Because we're going to show you how good they march and how well they execute. Because at this point, this is what happens on the uniform. Just like we did this morning, 4-count drum roll, 8-count turn, and stop. And let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Roll. Okay, can you see the color change? You see the color flash? One half of the uniform is white. It makes a very visual presentation when that happens. It also shows where anybody is wrong. If you are not turning correctly, your color doesn't adjust with everybody else. All right, back up. So again, we'll go on this time. That's one of the drawbacks of this uniform. It's very flashy. It's very showy. It adds to the show. However, it does show the mistakes. All right, we're going to go on this side. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. And now, everybody on your feet and clap your hands for this famous state song in all the land, Oklahoma. raise our bear paws high and join the band in singing of our noble high school alma mater. Our high school principal, Mr. Steve Baird, invites all to join in honoring America and those who serve in our military forces with the playing of our national anthem. this has been a very unusual year for us. We anticipated about 80 students in the band this year, and due to COVID concerns and quite a few students who chased after the almighty minimum wage dollar, we actually lost about 20 kids. So we're down to about 62, 65 or so, and on the roster. And then tonight, about 15 of those are not here. And you can probably look out there and see various spots and holes in the system, which makes it a little bit difficult to march and do a drill because we rely on each other. It's a team effort, just like the blocking assignments in front of the line on offense. You have to have, everybody has to know where to go, and they rely on each other. We do too. And we have about 15 kids missing tonight for various reasons. Some are already out of town for Thanksgiving. Some are just concerned about being out, quarantined for one thing or another. So we're just dealing with it as best we can. And so here we go. But before we get started, I need to say thank you to the Noble Band Association, Mr. H. John Smith, and the Noble Board of Education for making these uniforms possible. Those were the people that put up the money. Nearly $70,000 for new uniforms. So we appreciate the support that we get from these people and the hard work that the Band Boosters does to continue to make things available to us. All right, we found out something this morning that we didn't know. Everybody turn around and look this way. We found another feature to the uniform. Everybody take your head and turn your head towards the concession stand. Okay, now turn your head back towards the other end of the field. There's a color change with the hats. Well, we didn't know that. We didn't plan it that way, but we found that this morning. So we put that in at the beginning of this end of the show, didn't we? Didn't we? Everybody remember where we put that in? Okay. At the very beginning, we put it in on this show. So we're going to see if they can remember how to do this. Turn back around. Here we go. Get ready. We're going to see if they remember how to do this. This was a challenge this morning. You would think just turning your head is not so difficult, but the problem is they're actually moving their horn up at the same time. So they're moving their horn up in 4 counts and trying to turn their head back in 4 counts. So that's 2 different motions at the same time. Not easy. Not easy. Kind of like rubbing your stomach and patting your head and switching back and forth. Okay, we ready, band? Welcome to the field at Noble High School Marching Band under the direction of Fred Queen and Donna Bear. Tonight's show will feature music from the legendary rock group Queen. Musical numbers include Queen Opener, Fat Bottom Girls, Bohemian Rhapsody, Bicycle Race, and a crazy little thing called Love. Ladies and gentlemen, the Noble High School Marching Band, the True Blue Band. welcome your comments on the uniforms. FQueen, NoblePS.com. Send me any comments you have. I'm going to tell you, my favorite part of the uniform is the blue stripes. It's my favorite. I'm all about glitz and sparkle. I also like it when everybody has official band shoes on because they glisten. You see the lights glistening on the band shoes? Because everybody has the correct shoes on. And I like the glisten and the plumes. The gold sparkle things and the plumes are really cool. I like all that flashy stuff. So it's all about show. And this is Bohemian Rhapsody. Okay, let's go back and do that again. Let's go back and do that again. I just love teaching people. And down here on the lower left-hand side, we have these woodwinds that are just playing their hearts out, and they sound awesome. I want you to focus your attention, audience, on the group in the back. Leave your hand back there in the back, the brass players. Okay, I want you to focus your attention because this is where these uniforms come into play. As these kids march across, you'll notice, and they probably won't do it this time, they're going to fix it because they know I watched them. But when they march across, we can see the same color on all of their uniforms, and one of them that time turned their upper body, and they turned blue. Everybody else was blue and white. So let's watch and see if they get it fixed this time. It's easy to tell. Here we go again. Thank you, Elise, for fixing that. Nice job. Bicycle. Now these are a total of 4 different shows that we did throughout the year for 4 separate football games. Something else you very rarely see a high school band do anywhere in the United States. Our philosophy, our tradition here is to entertain the audience, and so we try to do something different at every football game. This year we did 3 or 4 different Queen shows, and then we did a Halloween show at the end. It's a challenge. This is probably one of the fastest learning bands I've had in 14 years. They pick up really, really quick. You might have noticed throughout the course of the evening, there have been students not marching on the field, standing down on the sides. And then they'll disappear. They'll be on the field and somebody else will be out. And they're in and out. And the reason for that is as they've had to either go virtual at school, virtual at home for learning, or be sheltered at home, or whatever the situation is, and they're gone for 2 weeks. That 2 weeks is the time that we taught that drill. And we just don't teach drill to ghosts. So we cover that spot down and do without them. So constantly, songs here where some people aren't here. They just got to learn that. It's not because they're bad kids, it's because they just weren't here to learn. And we don't spend much time learning them. We do them quickly, week to week. So that's why kids are in, kids are out. All right, this is bicycle race and raising a thing called love. Just to let you know, we are in fact doing our best with social distancing. I know it's hard to believe, but if you look down on the field, they're standing what we call a dot to dot. And almost everything we do is dot to dot. Every routine, every drill, every set is dot to dot. You notice how far dot to dot is, how to distance.
7.5 feet.
And 3/4 of an inch. 7.5 feet and 3/4 of an inch. If you're on the yard line, if you're yard line to yard line, it's 7.5 feet exactly. So that's more than 6 feet. So that's our contribution to social distancing. Only twice, you'll find at the very end of this next tune and at the end of Bohemian Rhapsody, do we ever get any closer than that. always up to that. We're at least that far apart. You'll notice that most of the kids have masks on their horns. And they have masks around their face that they use when we're not playing our instruments. And Drumline has theirs on. That's our contribution to staying safe and healthy. Fortunately, we've been able to have band up to this point. We hope we will have band class throughout the rest of the year. We're doing our best. All right, this is crazy little thing called Love. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, your Millville High School Marching Band, the True Blue Band. And that concludes our show for the night. We appreciate you coming out and supporting the kids. That's all we're going to do as far as music and marching goes. But in an effort to give back to the seniors, to give them an opportunity to do something that's a tradition every year, at the end of band camp, we do what we call band camp awards. And so seniors have put together their list of band camp awards. You are not obligated to stay for this at all. It's a fun thing for the kids. Should take about 15 or 20 minutes. And so we're going to gather them up and go through that. Maybe your child will win an award. But we appreciate you coming out. Go home, stay safe, stay warm. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Okay, band off the side. Seniors on the 50-yard line. Grab the wagon. Drumline, please secure the bells. Please secure the bells. Tubas, we'll need the bell. Tubas, we'll need the bell bags. We'll need the bell bags to secure the bells. Tubas, did you give the bell bags to the drummers? Drummers, you got all the bells secured? Then you come out here to the wagon.
Okay, guys. So this is the seniors, as you can tell, and we're gonna start with the most enthusiastic award, and that goes to Bryson Hensley. is Tristan Adams. Okay, so the next one is the most improved marcher, and it goes to Isabel Angus.
Now we're going to start with our outstanding this and that. Okay, so the freshman is going to be Molly Roberts.
Our outstanding sophomore is Ethan Vargas.
Our outstanding junior is Elise Britton.
Our outstanding musician is Chloe Woodruff.
Okay, our outstanding marcher is Josie Watson. Our outstanding overall section is drum roll, the clarinet. You rock very much. Alright, outstanding flute is Emma Thomas. Thompson!
The outstanding alto is Maddie Heyer. Alright. This next one is the outstanding trumpet, and it goes to Dalton Haley.
And our outstanding player in the section is Nicole Aldrich.
As is per senior tradition, we are picking our replacements. These are people that we either favorite or think embody us in heart, soul, and mind. Cheyenne Bays' replacement was Nicole Aldrich. My replacement is Elise Brady. Come here. Get your stuff.
My replacement is Grace Bernstein.
My replacement, Savannah Fredson, and your orders are at home. My replacement is Josie Watson.
And my replacement is the man with the biggest dump truck, Bronson Barnett.
My replacement is Caitlin Dillon. Your stuff is in my car.
My replacement is Craig Cunningham.
Alright, my senior replacement is Ethan Crockett.
My senior replacement is Emma Thompson.
My senior replacement is Morgan Edwards.
Hey Brandon, come here. Come. There seems to be something wrong with this. So, my senior replacement. But it's actually Mr. Fred Queen! Get over here! Get over here!
These are the 2020 to 2021 replacements. I'll last round of applause for them. Alright, get out of here. We are now moving on to, honestly, the best part of the show. We are doing personally made award who's a tailor to. Thank you, everyone. Our first award is the Quarantine Court. These are people who got pulled for quarantine, so they could not be in certain shows. You might recognize them from being on the side of the field. Our Quarantine Court is Elliot Freeman, Thomas Freed, and Parker and Carter Stoneman. So the II Captain Award goes to Colin Murray for doing the SpongeBob chant. Colin is scared.
SpongeBob SquarePants! If nautical nonsense be something you wish, SpongeBob
Joseph Rachel Award, and Rachel Sanders was a senior a few years ago. She's our freshman year. And Maddie Hire gets this award because they are uncannily alike.
Okay, so this one we have 4 people. There's some twins. The first 2 twins are Holly and Marion, and the next 2 are Emma Thompson and Josie Watson. Okay, so this is the Knockout Award. This is for getting hit during suicides and hitting someone at a football game. Savannah Fritton.
Hey, man, mask up. Don't let me call your names out, Craig.
For this award, we have the Louis Armstrong Award, and that goes to Dalton Haley.
The next one is the Woolley Award, and it goes to Braden Anderson.
So this is the Domino Award, and it goes to Chloe Woodruff and Erica Kinsley. So during practice, we were going backwards, and what happened was it Chloe or Chloe fell first, and then Erica fell on top of her, creating a domino effect.
Okay, we have the NFL Hall of Famer Award, Andrew Bowers.
He gets the NFL Hall of Famer award because he only plays the NFL theme instead of the actual music.
Okay. The Backstabber Award. I'm going to explain it before I tell you guys' name. These people were moved from one section to the right section by someone, and this is why people call them backstabbers. Tristan, Blaze, and Ethan. Yeah! Keep it.
This next award was inspired by something Mr. Quinn said to me one time, and it is the most likely to get hit by a bus award that goes to Morgan Aguirre.
Our next award is the Gorilla Award, and this goes to a man that hits his drum harder than anybody I've ever seen. And that goes to Kellen Jr.
Alright, this next award, I'm not going to explain it, but it's the Kirby Award, and it goes to Bryson Hensley.
Our next award is the Dr. Doolittle Award, and it goes to Nikki Aldrich.
This next award is called the Munchin Award, and that goes to Erica Hensley. But I don't think she's yeah. I'll go to the next one. Oh my god.
Okay, so one day we were waiting for the buses to go to an away game, and so I came up with the idea to see how many people I could fit in my mom's van with masks on. And so these people are Parker Spangler, Craig Cunningham, Tyler Mienza, Kellen Drever, Mienza, Kellen Drever, Bryson Hemsley, Colin Murray, Colton Robertson, Ethan Crockett, Blaze Brannigan, Tristan Adams, and Elliot Freeman.
Okay, this next one is the Sleeping Beauty Award. The first one goes to Miss Tyler because he fell asleep in the stands during a game. And then it goes to Kennedy because she fell asleep on the bus and ended up on the floor.
Alright, the Look at That Wagon Award goes to Bronson Barnett.
That is all of our awards, and that concludes the ceremony.
Thank you, seniors. Want to take a shot while you're out here? Mr. Jeff, we'll take a picture of all the seniors. Y'all be safe. Drive safely. Okay, so we're all retiring together, right? We're all graduating together.